Well, as we get into the next pin here, we're going to get into the litter 33s. There's about 5 of these 33s we're going to video. So 33-1 is what Carson has hooked up there to the far side of the camera. So the pedigree on the 33s would be Here We Go. The sire would be Here We Go, bore up at Showtime Sires that the Bedecker Ranch would have bred. And then Mommy here is a statement day back on Set the Curves, littermate's sister. So Mommy would have just made the champion barrow in the open show at the Missouri State Fair and the champion points barrow in Missouri as well out of her first litter here. And then another class-winning barrow at the Illinois State Fair. So go ahead, Bryce.
Well, definitely a different pair than what we probably started with, but these are my kind. They're built for speed. They have comfort, very, very good in terms of their feet and legs. But as you study them from the side, I think their proportions are ideal. Both of them are high-headed. They're slick-looking, and from the outside, they probably read as build hogs that have feature. But I promise you, as you get up on top of them and look at them over the top side of their skeleton, they've got big rib cages. Their shape's just starting to come, and I know Brett had a very popular 8-litter here in the Midwest that I thought would, be very, very good. But I think there was 3 or 4 of those bears that were at Illinois State Fair. Out of Here We Go, I had the opportunity to feed 2 or 3 of those, and man, it was a lot of fun feeding those because they just got stouter as they got bigger. They just got chunkier and still maintained look and balance and presence from the side. But I think the pair's a little different. The Dash 1 probably just has a little bit more today in the base of his chest and his rib cage, maybe just a little bit more up high, but same type of build, same type of story from the side from a presence standpoint.
Yeah, I think these are hogs here that can feed to San Antonio and be big ones, or can maybe even catch a Fort Worth or lightweights at that Georgia deal, Denver deal kind of thing. I think my kind, just like Bryce said, these are my kind of pigs in terms of extension out in front of their blade, height at the point of the shoulder. Dash 1's a little further along today in terms of his just rib cage and center. That's always been a popular one in this litter for me. Dash 4 is the one that's just crazy looking.
His head shape is incredible.
Yeah, head and neck. If you can see that view coming right at you, he's coming closest to the camera there on Carson's right. Head and neck is just freak out in front, and he gets that from his mother. His mother's that way, and that thing has got a huge arm and a huge hind leg. He's skinny. I'm not going to tell you he's not skinny today, but he's my kind of skinny. I like this pair extremely well, and 4 might even have a higher ceiling than 1.
Yeah, and I'll add in too just a little bit. I know some of the ones that maybe look like this in the spring and in the fall that some of the families that I work with end up grabbing. They get them off the trailer and he's skinny and really good looking. And I said, that's okay. Yeah. They're going to come, and they're going to come in a hurry when you ask them for it. So, but a really interesting pair. I like this pair quite well.
Yep. Dash 1's to the far side of the pin. Dash 4's closest to you. Here as we go, Dash 1 to the right, Dash 4 to the left there as you're looking at them coming at you.